It was a chair. Hello. Happy Wednesday. And welcome. We're doing things. The hub is coming along. I think I've got a little cinematic trigger here so that you'll so she'll come out and give you a tutorial about modules. I added a save point down here because it makes sense that when you first enter, you'd probably want to save. There is a save point in the tutorial, but I mean, you need to know where your real save points are, you know. So yeah, that's really what's going on with this. I did add a raccoon in here and some construction workers, and this is going to be the last building that we add right here. Oh my gosh, look at this timing. Willow, thank you for the raid. How was stream? We've got a pretty decent looking hub here going on. Look at that, look at that. That's not bad. Welcome in, Darren, Day, Winter, and of course Willow. We're gonna do some drawing. Fancy meeting you here. Of course, Willow. So, Posey has fully noticed the presence of the gerbils, and she nearly knocked them over. It's a scary situation. We have 2 gerbils. We're very much gerbil people. I feel like there's a decent chance that this is going to get into some testers' hands before the weekend. Great. I saw a little bit of it. It looked... I saw a little bit of Subnautica DNA in there. No Leviathans. Well, that's good. Free copy. I'll be happy to beta test. You can just send me a Steam key. I wouldn't even call it top secret. Okay. So here's the deal. What? A dialogue box. Let's open that. Desktop. UI. Dialogue. Very dancey. It's a little bit dancey, huh? Okay, so here's what we got for the dialogue boxes right now. So here's my idea. For the tutorial, I want The sheep is going to be telling you, hey, here's how modules work. And while that's going on, I want there to be nice pictures. I'm not going to do the thing where I force you to open the menu and make it so that you can't do anything except navigate to the correct spot. Enjoy yourself, Gorilla. Thank you again for the raid. We'll see you sometime soon, I'm sure. So while the dialogue box is up, I want to slide in like slideshow images of tutorial information. Maybe make it look a little bit crayon. Which means we'll need a good sized page. Maybe we'll go with like a 400, 400 and we'll just scale it up. Scale it up as needed. And this will include the actual page itself. Also, one other thing I want to open is blank page. Yeah, this is the one. Okay, so this is what we use for like the little paper litter that's scattered about. So I want to use something that's, I want to use this as like a base for color. Let's get out the tablet. Good music. Hey, Liari. Take a little chunk out of this here. Yeah. We want to duplicate the layer. And then kind of mess with it a little bit. 5 warp. Little bit of a drop shadow here. Like, not perfect. reduce opacity of that. There you go. Well, no. Leave the opacity, but first let's blur it. Like a lot. Okay. That should be all right. Okay, that looks perfectly fine. Yeah, that's some decent paper. Welcome in, Al. I'm distant from the mic. I'm distant from the mic. I gotta lean in whenever I want to talk. Someday I may invest in an actual headset, but not today. Get a little texture. Go for a mic boom. I have nowhere to hang a mic boom from here. I have the ceiling above me is at a 45-degree angle. I'm pretty far from the wall. Like farther than you would expect for a computer desk. For the location where I would need it. Clamp onto the desk. Ooh. Maybe? Maybe. We'll consider that. As long as I'm not, like, swapping out cords a lot. Let's see. Let's see some clamps here. For a boom arm with a clamp. Let's see what we got. Yeah, the clamps themselves I'm saying for like cheap. Like $5-10. But then it's like with the arm, and then like, does this have yeah, this has places where I could conceivably screw this in. It's not out of the question. More Zelda items, yes! Let's see. Do I have any other brushes that would work well here? What does this look like? If I'm going low opacity, no, that just kind of, it's the edges only there. So maybe? No, it's too full. Now this would be a great crayon, so we're gonna use that, I think. Less nice ones will not hold their weight. Yeah. Well, is it more the clamp or the arm? You know, where's the which one do I really need to be worried about? Okay. Module tutorial. Module tutorial. Pause menu. Show the grid. Show increasing sockets. Okay, five little tutorial pages. That's super easy. Ah, gotcha. That's gonna be tricky. See, it's. I see some of the results are saying, oh yeah, you can, the Home Depot has this one for 11% off. I'm thinking like, should I actually go to a hardware store so that if it doesn't work, I can just walk right back there and say, I want to swap this out for a slightly better one. And you're like, all right. You have your receipt? Yeah. Thanks. Love you. That's what they say at the store. Okay, so we'll do 5 tutorial pages. So the first one I need is a tutorial that says, hey, go to the pause screen, dummy. So I need to make sure this looks pretty accurate. Let's open up Paint. If I can use this as a reference. This is gonna be, I think this is probably our best crayon. Wait, what else we got? What else we got here? Ink, paint, pick, sketch. Oh, see, this looks like it'd be an actual. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's good. That's good right there. Make it smaller. Okay. Nice thick. It's a charcoal pencil. There's all this other stuff. Okay. And no, is this a crayon? No. That's basic 2 opacity. This is just actual charcoal. That might be good. Chalk, grainy chalk. That's pretty nice. Picture of the boom mic arm. It's the exact same microphone I have, isn't it? Jeez, that is the exact same microphone I've got. Uncanny. Best Buy does happen. There you go. Yeah, I'll take suggestions. The trick is finding any time to ever get out. Actually, it's not as bad now that little Toadette's in school again. All right, we're gonna try and do a very sketchy looking. Got yours off Amazon. I want to try and avoid Amazon where possible, you know? And like an orange-ish one. A bluish one. Yeah, let's try and make these a little bit less interesting to look at. So take these. Move it down. For this type of thing, definitely. But also, I just don't want to give Amazon more money if I can help it. Alright, so there's our first tutorial image. Second image is to tell them there's an equipment grid that fits modules. Well, I guess, you know what, we could have one more thing to this. And that is just yet another dark green, isn't it? There we go. All right, there's part one. Part 2 says, hey, you have an equipment grid. Well, that could just be the same thing, but this, I don't know. Wario Land? Oh, let's do it like this. Like it's like we're plugging it in. Then lock transparency and go darker. Not too dark. Not too dark. And then like circuit board chip being inserted.
Day 2. I see my reflection in the mirror, but it's more than just that now, isn't it? I know the fake McRib is in there, coursing through my system, making me something else. Making me less. Tonight, I'll eat another, God help me.
GQ. Why do you do the things you do? Why do you put yourself through such misery? Goose needs to do an intervention, absolutely. Im, thank you for the posy party. That Posey. Posey's been trying to eat our other pets, GQ. Isn't that neat? Isn't that neat of her? Trying to keep you out of the kitchen. Good job. A noble aspiration. Robots only start with a few sockets. Okay. This will be easy enough. Live feed of Goose. Currently trying to keep you out of the kitchen. There he is. There's the boy. The mass of the amiibos. The amiibo wall of shame. How does the level up system work with the modules? I don't actually remember what the logic is for that. Expand module grid. Look for the first row. If all current rows are full. Look for the first row with a -1. Yep. If all current rows are full and the number of columns is greater than the number of rows. Is that right? Is that if number of columns is greater than the number of rows plus 1? So if you had 3 columns and 3 rows, that fails, and you append a column. I think it's actually number of rows greater than number of columns. Oh well. So it looks something like this, followed by another row of these. A little bit better lined up. Oh, right. Okay. And then I guess what I would do is duplicate this again, but then have this layer be lower opacity, and then duplicate it again, but even lower opacity. And actually, let's just make this one slightly more opaque. And let's duplicate this one, but make this low opacity. Okay, that's probably a good start. And then I'll do like a big red arrow, big dumb red arrows. And then this this whole blob here, I could, yeah, here we go. Duplicate it. Yeah, make it a little bit more intense. Okay, that's pretty good. Okay, the next thing to tell the player is each module takes at least one socket, place them anywhere they fit. Oh, Factorio. I really want to play Factorio. In front of my own face, just to keep me going on this. There's no silver in Factorio. That's ridiculous. Why would there be silver in Factorio? Who would put silver in Factorio? Oh, can you imagine if there was silver in Factorio? So let's do this in a stupid way. Which is to say, copy paste. And now we need to add our modules to it. So we're going to include some example positions. Oh, I know what it is. It's a 2.0 item. It's very end-gamey and extremely valuable to have. Let's go ahead and save this. We'll call this tutorial pages. And then the last thing to mention to them is they can't be rotated. Well, that makes me want to, like, position this in such a way where, gosh, it sure would have been useful if I positioned these differently. Oh, that's easy. That's easy. We can do that. yes letters. The Biolab. What a great item. So we're going to do this image, and then we're going to immediately follow it up with this image, which will have basically the same thing, but we're going to rotate this to show that you can't seem to get it in. Forgot about Biolab. They're really, really good. It's like Biolab was like one of those items that was like, this is a reason to go to Gleba. This is the reason to go to Gleba. To get the Biolab. So I don't remember if it was after our 2.0 playthrough that we did, but at some point when I was in my last Factorio phase, I tried something different, which was never leaving the base in order to kill nests. I did full passive defense. Like, I never went out of my way to take out a nest until I was expanding into the nest, which meant I was constantly getting attacked. And it was actually very interesting because it made it more of a supply line challenge of like, okay, if I'm mining and smelting enough bullets to block, 100 biters, well, that pollution that I created by making those bullets has summoned a further 20 biters. Okay, this looks fun. So it was about trying to figure out the right ratio of how much do I devote to defense before I need to consider like major upgrades. Like, at what point does a military upgrade actually net me more resources? Okay, so we're gonna save each of these individually. Module 1. Module 2. And we're going to need to write a quick system to be able to show these pages during dialogue. Module 4. And Module 5. So I'm imagining them like coming up on the screen with a little page sound effect. So let's go to our dialogue code here. Super Mario 64 2. Nobody can resist the 6. 6. All right, we need those module tutorials to come in. So let's have a folder in here specifically for that. Pop-up images. Got him. So the way I'm imagining this is that in the dialogue, I'm going to add some kind of tag that says pop up and then ID equals module 1. Something like this. And it will automatically search that folder for a matching ID. And if it finds one, it'll pop it onto the screen. That's the plan. So for that, you know, what'd be handy is having a placeholder. And then we can swap out the image with whatever. Candy cane. What a weird item. Plus 25% blast damage taken, so you're very vulnerable to rockets and grenades. And the benefit is that every time you kill an opponent, doesn't have to be with the melee candy cane. You can hit him with bullets to kill him. Every time you kill an opponent, they drop a small health pack, which is worth, what, like, what is that? 40... 30%. I don't remember how much a small health pack gets you. Enough to extinguish you after any healing from a med kit heals fire status effect. So it makes candy cane's really good for dealing with pyros. Okay, so I need a node for page turn. Can you beat the candy cane? Nope. Let's see. Edible items are only for the heavy, I believe. Nope. Wait, Scout does have a drinkable item or set of items. Bonk Atomic Punch. Soda that makes you invulnerable for like 10 seconds. And then you get heavy slowdown and excess vulnerability for like 10 seconds after it wears off. So pretty much the only thing it's for is getting through big choke points or being a distraction against big choke points like sentries. So we've got the pop-in animation affects the entire thing's scale. So that should be fine. Oh, this is going to be awkward, isn't it? It's like, how do you make this pop up and then out? I think we can do it. We just have to make sure it zips in and out fast. All right, so we want placeholder image here. And it can cover up part of the dialogue box. That's fine. Okay, so let's add a new animation player. Let's have in and out. We're going to use the position and the rotation. Lizards? Could it be? Could it be? Yeah! Lizards! Double lizards! What does it mean? That was fine. We're gonna take this, make that the reset. Goes in, and then out is just gonna be a duplicate of that, but reversed. And then also position, we're gonna go negative on that, and rotation we're gonna go negative, so it'll go the opposite way. They're helping. Yay, lizards! All right, so that's where it's gonna be. Okay, that phase is done. Next we need to pull those new items in. So we're gonna have the tutorial image animator, the actual tutorial image, and the page turn sound effect. Which that could actually be part of the, yeah, to save a little bit. Save a little bit of code. Let's actually add play sound and play sound into the animation player. There we go. Saves us a little bit of trouble. Okay, next up, we need to look for tags. So let's see here. When we are in text, there we go. It's right here is when we're actually in text. We're going to be looking at current page data. Pop-ups. So we're looking for a tag called pop-up. If we find one, play fade in animation. So let's give Let's give a test here. Pop up ID equals module 1. No, actually, let's do that. Let's start. Yeah, let's start here. Whoop. It seemed to have gone the wrong way. Don't know if anybody else noticed that. Why on earth would it do that, though? If I told it to play in, why would it go out? Work like Steam chat. There you go. Oh, no. It's just not animating at all. It's just not animating at all. Ooh, that's a problem. Oh, no, it's not. Okay, well, I mean, it is a problem, but still. What are we going to do about that? What are we going to do about that? People stream on Steam. That is super weird. Okay, it's because the initial animation has it pop in, so the page is just going to be visible during the pop in. Unless we do. Hey, turtle. Modulate. And have it start at transparent. This might be the way to do it. Oh, wait. Dang it. No, hang on. Delete that. Delete that. That's not where that goes. I need this one right here. Yeah. Love the horse. It's a good horse, isn't it? Okay, so it's going to default to invisible when it first comes up. All right. It's a little bit too... It's a little bit too big. Transform, scale. I'm gonna have to... change that to be the new position value. Okay, let's see if that works better. It doesn't. Okay, I haven't made it actually fade out yet. From the spin bug. Ah, I was there. I remember that. Let's see. Is pop-up active equals false. And then when we are closing the dialogue, no, when we are advancing the text. When we start advancing the text, if pop-up is active, then play the out animation and set that equal to false. Okay, let's see if that works for getting it out. Oh yeah, we did add duple spin. Page comes in, page goes out, page is gone. Excellent. Okay, next, we need to change the pop-up's actual image. Texture. It's a really good mix of this song. How does this work? Just load an image. Okay, perfect. Yeah, we'll load it live. Okay, so take this. This, except use we need to get the ID. Which is pop-up attributes get ID, default to placeholder. Hope that doesn't happen, but you never know. Okay. Mario Kart World. Mario Kart World. All right, let's see if this works. Fingers crossed. Hold on. If this works, then that system is done for little tutorial image pop-ups. Boom. Oh, that looks really good. That looks really good. Yeah, it was a good Yoshi story arrangement, too. Oh, that looks good. That looks good. Okay. Fix this guy's text. Get that out of here. Next up, we need to actually get the tutorial images up. Which is... module. I don't think I need any of these. I just need this. followed by this. What was the other? There was a yeah, module outro. Wait, I think I've already got that set up, so we're good. They sure do. Which, I mean, it works. Gosh, does it ever work? Okay, so in the early alpha testing, a lot of people brought up like stuff that was related to the modules, as in, hey, there's no tutorial. Hey, I can't use the first module I found because it's too big. And I knew these were legitimate problems. It's just I knew that the solution was, it's in the prologue, it just hasn't been made yet. And so now, finally, after all this time, I can check these things off my pre-alpha testing feedback list. Oops, it didn't do it. It didn't do it at all. It went straight into... oh, somehow I got an extra couple zeros in there. I gotta do it again. Dead Ringer. That was so overpowered in its initial state. Exactly. But the main point for it was I got a lot of valuable feedback about other things that were major issues that I had to work around. Like that issue where you get stuck in a screen transition and can't get out forever. This looks good. This actually looks good. I like how this turned out. Yeah. All right. There we go. Easy peasy. Easy peasy. We did it! The floorboards, it doesn't matter. I don't care that much. It's such a minor thing, and I just want to be done. We made a video game! Video computer game has been made forever! Yeah! Get 'em! Oh, and it tells you what buttons to press, and it... Oh, yeah. Oh, this is good. Ship it straight to Steam. Steam Next Fest. Here we come. That's a hard jump, but you don't have to do that jump. Because once you get Leon in Chapter 2, it's not even necessary. This looks better with the cheese there. That does help. This still has very little going on. I'm thinking this will possibly wind up as being the route to the trials thing, but it'll be, for some reason, closed off until after you get into Chapter 1 with a contrivance. But that's not an issue because you're not even going to be able to do that in the demo. That's just not going to exist in the demo. A big green pipe. That's great. All right. We did it. Commit that code. Module tutorial. Okay. To-do list. Painterly images explaining modules. Done. She still needs to have regular talk, a little dialogue when you come up to her after the tutorial, so that you can actually get the tutorial again if you request it. Because you might have missed something, and then you can go talk to her and get that. That's it. That was it on our major items that I actually want to do, because this is going to be a later. That's later. Side quest system. I've got ideas for how to implement it. It's not perfect, I don't think. Okay, so here's the deal with side quests. Thousand Year Door. Here's how Thousand Year Door system worked. Side quests were available from a specific building. It was called the Trouble Center. You had to walk in, and you could only have one side quest active at a time. I believe this was not really a technical limitation, but it made things easier because usually certain triggers would be active during a side quest, and having multiple side quests active and all these extra triggers happening, you didn't want two things overlapping. And I think the way they got around that was saying, oh, you can only, it's like a library book, you can only have one checked out at a time. So you would go to the Trouble Center and you have a menu of side quests to pick from. You could pick one. You could pay a fee to cancel out of it. But the side quests would tell you who needs help, what they need, and then you would have to actually probably like talk to them to kind of actually get things moving. And then once you completed the side quest, you get a little pop-up that says you solved the trouble. So you had like a very clear delineation of that is the end of the side quest. There's no content left there, which is great. And then it would be marked off the job board in the Trouble Center. More and more side quests would get added based on certain triggers within the game. Once you get past a certain point, new side quests become available. Obviously, you're not going to have any side quests for a town you haven't been to before you get to the town. But it did mean you always had to keep coming back to this one building every time you wanted to start a side quest. And there were a lot of side quests. And the rewards were all over the place. Some of the rewards gave you access to special mini games, which were the only way to get certain very powerful items. Some of them gave you practically nothing. Some of them gave you absolutely nothing. Some of them gave you information that was not super valuable, but technically it's good to know. Like, hey, if you buy this item in this shop, you can sell it in the next town over for a 2-coin profit. It's like, I have 10 inventory slots. How could that possibly be useful? And then one of the side quests, the reward is a party member. You get a whole new party member. Very, very all over the place. Okay, so that's Thousand Year Door. Bug Fables. It had a little job board. General concept was the same. You had to select an item from the board to start the side quest, and then go talk to the person to get more detailed information. Differences. You could have as many as you wanted active at a time, I believe. I don't think you ever needed to cancel them. The rewards, I feel like, were generally better. There was a lot less filler. A lot of the side quests in Thousand Year Door felt very time-wasty, probably by design, to really stretch how much content there is. But some of them did give you a little bit more like slice of life, kind of, oh yeah, this makes sense. I'm delivering a suspect package in the town full of suspect people. Nothing really happens, but it's like, oh, cool, shady. What's going on here? You'll never know. Yeah, it was a lot of backtracking. So Bug Fable's improved by letting you do multiple at once, but you still had to go to the job board to start it. So I've got an idea, and I don't know if this is going to play out, but here's my idea. We have a notice board, a list of people that need help, but you don't have to go there to start the side quest. The board instead acts as a checklist. Here are the side quests that are currently available versus the ones that you have already completed. So the idea is that if it is possible to start a side quest by talking to some character, if you just happen to talk to them at the time where their side quest is available, they will just go right into it. You don't have to go to the board first to start the side quest. It's like, hey, okay, let's take the Big Pig contrivance in Chapter 1. It's blocking the road. You help Lily out with getting her blender back. And we say, okay, as soon as the Big Pig is cleared, there is a side quest available from Lily. She needs an item. I don't know, doesn't matter. And she'll pay money. Let's just go with the basic, the very simplest thing. So if you clear the pig and then go all the way back to Drainpipe to the job board, you will see a message on there that says, hey, Lily needs help with something, blah, blah, blah. Lake remains frozen. Yay, you did nothing. But if you go straight to Lily after that, then she can go straight into her side quests spiel. She'll be like, oh, by the way, I need help. Do you have a minute? And then yes, no. I was thinking that would be great fodder for the main menu. It's tricky because it's like, yeah, it would definitely be in the databank. You would have like a databank is currently just your tattle log, which is not enough. I would eventually like this to be the list of enemies, the map, the list of MacGuffins that you've gotten, and then probably also a list of side quests. However, I think each side quest should have a sort of uncover aspect to it. Like, if you go to the job board, it will be added to your journal, to your databank. If you talk to the character that has a side quest ready, it will be added to your databank. So the board would be a way to find active side quests that you may not know about. So it'd be handy to be like, oh, this person needs help. Add it to the databank. But if the side quest is not active, then it wouldn't be there. Exactly. It's like in old school RPGs, you've got this case where you don't even know what is a side quest. You can very easily walk right past very interesting things. Whereas in Thousand Year Door, you have to go to this specific location and like you're basically filling out a form and sitting at the DMV in order to obtain a side quest. I think there's a really nice middle ground where you can have this organic discovery of like, oh, I was just talking to a character and they needed something. You know, I could go get that for them. I wonder what this is all about. I wonder what I'll get. But for the completionists, if you go to the board, you will get a list of, hey, here are people who you can help right now if you're interested. But yeah, having that list also available in the pause menu, once you have confirmation that that is a side quest, would be very useful. So yeah, that's not a system for the demo, though. Rescue the job board. No! They got it! They got the job board! Well, yeah. Yeah, quest board. That would... Mostly the idea is I just need more stuff in the upper level to fill things out. So I've got like some random construction, like maybe after a certain chapter this starts to like... Remember the Kakariko minigame building in Ocarina of Time? How it's like under construction and later in the future it's like a complete building? Something like that. Can't be impressed anymore with that. So there's like 3 things up here, and one of them's like not even available yet. It's nothing. I was like, this is going to be something, but we're just not going to make it available in the demo, and I'll work on that eventually. There's nothing here yet, but someday there will be. Like this, and this, and this area. That's how they spell Cruis'n World, all right. Yeah. I think I need to do Rainbow Road again. Jeez. I'm gonna need to do a full playthrough offline. And I'm sure I'll get Hovercat roped in. Goosen World. I'll get Hovercat roped in on that as well to do a full playthrough, and we'll just hope it doesn't break. But yeah, I feel like did we do it? Is this it? Minecraft blocks. You love Minecraft, GQ. You're always telling us how much you love Minecraft. Cobblestone stairs. That's what he says in the movie. Dark oak stairs, granite stairs, jungle stairs. Oh, I wish it was Bomberman 64. Okay, I'm gonna have some nitpicky stuff that I'll want to add. Like, oh, wouldn't it be nice if Cat did a little bit of a different animation here? Oh, I love blue terracotta. I do have my nitpick list. Kerning on lowercase l is bad in the small text, which you only see in one dialogue box in the entire demo so far. Hold to skip cinematics, maybe. Probably not necessary. Gems that can be sold. I like the idea of an item that you can get as a reward, but it's not immediately usable as money. Thousand Year Door had gold bars, but I don't think the game ever gave you one. You could purchase them as a way to bank your funds, because the GameCube version had a pretty low money cap. But then you have to like store your item, and that's a mess of a system to do. Al's rage rising. Boy, I love Quest 64. All right, there we go. That's it. We did it. I think we've made a video game. I get phone keyboard. Can you imagine watching Twitch on a phone? Now what indeed? I guess confetti? Confetti. Might play a game. I don't know. Weird. There are video games I could play. Are there ever video games I could play? This good old Steam stream. I love watching video game streams on LinkedIn. Factorio. I don't even have it installed right now. Isn't that funny? I mean, I can install it very easily, and I will install it very easily. That is peculiar. We did it, everybody. We made a video game. Jeez, that's weird. I mean, it's not a full video game. It's a prologue and one chapter. I have to get, like, 6 more chapters, I'd say, before I can call it... No, I don't have the Switch nearby. 6 more chapters to make it a video game, at least. Willow, thank you for the bits for the on-screen celebration. Does it not show that in chat? Why doesn't it show that in chat? Well, that's it. Stream's canceled forever. I'm deleting the channel. I'm going into a cave for the next 3 years to make the remainder of this game. Oh man, I'm gonna have to make a whole other side of this place too. I mean, not for the demo, because you can't even see it. There's one broken piece I remembered, and that is right here. This does not work yet. Let's make a note. I'm gonna have to like check every single. Let's change to this temporarily. I'm gonna have to check like every single who's it, what's it, every door from, make sure if I trigger this cinematic and then leave and then come back, make sure it doesn't re-trigger, make sure every wall has a correct hitbox that doesn't look weird. It's gonna be a lot, but it's gotta be done. I have to pretend I'm germ. Channel my inner germ dove. Push against every wall. Okay. Oops. Let's change the category. Alright, keep it going, I guess. The music's not kicked in yet. Hate all games. Let me talk to you about Hollow Knight. Let me talk to you about every video game you thought you enjoyed. Did you know? Did you know they're objectively bad? It does, yeah. Silksong comes out tomorrow. I always love it when Silksong comes out tomorrow. What's going on? What's going on with the big square? Whose big square is this? Is that Stardew? It was Stardew. Why does my Stardew capture do that? I was doing a Death World last year. I was doing a Death World like 8 months ago. Remastered. Show me recent mods. I very frequently check the mods listing just to kind of see, like, hey, did space exploration... Wait, is Factorio 2... let's start Pyanodons. Show me an overhaul mod. Small space age. Factorio. Sounds like a bad time. Doesn't feel like what I'm looking for with overhaul mods, but okay. Content mods. Most downloaded. Oh yeah, new planets. There's a lot of those that are really nice. Cube. Should we do Ultra Cube? Ultra Cube is a terrible idea, but it might not be compatible with Space Age. Ultra Cube, Age of Cube. Ooh. It's really dumb. Ultra Cube is really dumb. Go ahead and update that. Okay, so it's overhaul mod. Factorio 2, Ultra Cube, dumb mod. Pyanodons. No, we're not doing that. That's 3 years right there is to do Pyanodons. Factorio 2 spaced out. I've heard this is quite a bit different from regular Factorio. Just the way that they've redone a lot of the stuff. It's a little bit different from regular Factorio 2 to port it to. So K2 is a lot more fluids and dealing with byproducts, which is fun for a very specific type of person. Go ahead and install K2. Let's see here. I tried Void Block and I didn't enjoy it, which is unfortunate. Warptorio with Space Age. Check the mod portal here. Warptorio would be really interesting. I've heard it's not quite the same as the original Warptorio. Get a Silksong pre-release down. Yeah, there you go. I'm gonna install this. Okay, now I need to manage everything. Al, you want to join? Theron? Not Dove. Not... Okay, so we gotta undo everything. Just take this, and then... Let's do Warptorio. You might have to install it. Yeah, not Dove. I don't even know if my, whatchamacallit would even handle it. Warptorio is silly. Ultra Cube is one I feel like would not work well for multiplayer because there is one cube and it generates everything. What else we got here? Well, that means you probably loved it. Fun mode. Fun mode is just terrible. Okay, so K2 is like just Factorio, but you have to learn everything again because they've added like different recipes and different intermediate products you have to make, and you just have to learn it all. So it's fun. It's like if you like bumping your way through the original one, then K2 is a good step in that same direction. Space Exploration was the precursor to Space Age, the official 2.0. But it's not ported to 2.0 yet. Apparently they're working on it, but it'll take a while. But I'm interested in it, seeing what that's like. It seems like that's all the good overhauls to look at right now. Yeah, Ultra Cube is really bizarre. Instead of mining resources and, like doing the usual stuff, you basically have one resource, and it is the mystical Ultra Cube. As long as you have it with you, you can generate matter. But it takes time. But eventually you can create machines that you put the cube in and it creates the matter for you and spits you out a dormant cube, and then you have to recharge the cube with your mind or something, I don't know. And then eventually you get to the point where you can make machines that do that for you, and so the cube can be passed back and forth. Oh, but now you're out of power, so you have to somehow determine, like, do I need more steam power? If so, don't put the cube in this machine, put it in the boiler so that we can make more power. So the whole mod becomes a matter of trying to maximize the usage of the cube. There are cube rules, you see. Let's turn this music off. Go with just the ambient. Nice, Al is installing. All right, then we're going to do Warptorio. Theron, I don't know if you want to join for this. We're going to see if it works, because, again, my internet at one point did a very silly thing and just wouldn't let me do multiplayer for a while. And then one day it decided, okay, you can do it again. It was very silly. No, get out of here. No, get out of here. Do I need to do anything special to do Warptorio? Or is it going to start me in Novice? Is this Warptorio? Do we have Warptorio active? Yeah, it's active. Okay. Oh, Bach, believe me, I know. This ain't my first rodeo. All right, we're gonna see if I don't know if I need to do anything special for the mod. Guess not. Oh, right. I don't even need to bother looking at this. Oh, I know. I don't even need to bother looking at the map because it doesn't matter. It doesn't even matter. We're not going to be on this map for long. It's going to be very silly. If you zoom out enough, you can see the cracks in the little demo, the way that they work, and that it's all a lie. There's no big base just off screen. That's it. Yeah, there's no base here. Mining for minerals. Yeah, that's the general idea. Is that you are... What's a good way of explaining Factorio? Not this demo screen. This demo screen is not a good one to explain it. A couple minutes left. Heck, yes. Okay, so the game opens with you can walk over to a patch of minerals, mine some of them, and with stone, you can craft some basic things like a furnace. And now you can put your iron ore in it and some coal in it, and now you get an iron plate. And you can turn those iron plates into other things, like bullets for your gun. But eventually, you can't craft all the things you need to win the game. Like, you'd have to be crafting a million things. There's no way you're going to wait for that. So instead, you build a machine that'll craft automatically. You just tell it what thing you want to make, and you give it the supplies, and it will craft it, and then you can take the thing out and put it in a box. Doesn't matter. It's like, well, that's pretty good, but it's actually slower at crafting than you are, but you can make as many of them as you want. You could make 100 of those machines if you have the resources. And now, even though it's going half the speed of you, there's 100 of them. So it's technically going 50 times as fast. Oh, but you have to power all those machines. So you're going to need to you're going to need to mine a lot of coal to feed your steam engines. And so, well, now you need to build more miners on the coal patch. And you got to get the coal over to the steam engines. So you got to get a conveyor belt that's going to bring it over there. And now all that pollution that you've been making is attracting the local aliens because they don't like the smell. And so now you need to automate making more bullets and automatically filling up your gun turrets to defend your factory. And now you need oil for these later items, and that's a whole mess. Exactly that. Yeah, trains. If you are interested in the general idea of like slowly expanding a factory and making it more and more complex, there's a fun game called Shapes. And there is a free demo available on the web here. Okay, excellent. I'm gonna kick it off. The password is dabble, all lowercase. All right. For now, things are stable. Turn on alt mode. Okay, I think, let's see. Pause game. Now we gotta see about getting Al in here and see if that works. Yeah. Let's try this. All right, Al, I'm gonna secretly send this to you. Oh, wait, it's you. Perfect. Aha. I'm
here.
He's here. We got him. Ladies and gentlemen. All right, that might work. Maybe?
Synchronize mods.
Well, that's a good sign.
Space age. Yep.
Yep.
I can't believe we're suddenly playing Factorio all of it
Oh
again.
no, what has happened?
Unexpected.
Yeah. Where did this come from? There you go. Here we go. Al is downloading the game.
Okay, yeah.
Yay! Woohoo!
Gotta remember how to play this game.
Okay. Let's see here. Waved time to warp 10 minutes. What?
Where's my sound? My sound is totally muted. Wait, what? Why?
How does this work? Do we have to warp immediately? What did it say?
Yeah, what's the deal? What do we have to do? Should I be gathering some supplies or what? What's...
I guess at first we just play normally, I think. So there's a warp platform in the middle. And when
Time
it's...
to warp 10, warp
Yeah.
amount 0, wave amount 0. Nothing up there is ticking.
It is not. I guess I could push the button, but we might want to grab some raw ore and stuff first.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
So the idea is that every time it warps, we have to be on the platform. And it will take us and everything that's on the platform to a new planet.
I want the... are these like same planets that are already in the game, or these are like custom planets?
I don't know how it works with Space Age. I assume it's some... I played a little bit of Warptorio before Space Age. And it was like... just a new map generation, or occasionally a gimmick planet of like, oh, there's tons of water on this planet, or some screwing around with the map generation. I imagine it'll be similar. But I don't really know what to expect here with it in 2.0. I guess I should check the tech tree or something and see if there's anything. Mining productivity is immediately available. Ground platform upgrade. I think that's maybe what we need, is ground platform upgrade. Yeah, that's when it kicks off. We get our first basic set of resources mined, and then we just get some research going, and then we're in shape.
So yeah, we want to unlock these. We want to unlock electronics and steam power, probably.
Mm-hmm.
We're working on that.
Yeah, we got some water to the north. And iron all the way down here, of course.
Oh, the coal's right here.
Oh, you know what? I'm actually going to rotate these.
Yeah.
It's silly, but I've got my reasoning. And it's because you can, like, drag your mouse across a lot easier.
Fine with me.
For hand feeding. Look at it. Oh. I love it. I love it. Hand feeding is just a little weird phase in the game. But you can do it for a long time. Oh, man. Playing video games? What is this?
Yeah, aren't you supposed to be working right now? Yeah, enjoy yourself.
Oh, I already am.
It's too late.
Try to stop me if you must. Does the cursor move faster when you move it horizontally? No, it doesn't move faster, but it's much easier to slide with your wrist horizontally than vertically. It's just easier to do that, in my professional opinion. Right, we need a copper plate. Ah, the burner phase. Actually, do we have any sign of biters? Yes, there are biters. I haven't seen anything yet. They're not near us, but there are some.
Okay. Well, hopefully we'll be warping out of here before they can catch wind.
Yeah, I mean, we're going to have to set up a little bit of a basic...
Some water up here.
Mm-hmm. That'll probably be where we want to set up for power. Or we could just pump...
Basically, yeah, we could pump it down in the middle of these resources here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean the water's pretty central, so that's actually not that bad.
All right, getting our first copper so that we get the first copper recipes unlocked for electronics. I should be making gears in my inventory. Such a walk to the iron and coal.
Okay, have you made any steam engines or anything yet?
Nope, not a one.
Okay, I don't want to waste too many. I'm gonna make I'm gonna make some stuff.
Oh, there's our copper recipe. Now we need to make a lab. What if I should bother making a... Yeah, we should probably make a second. We're not going to get automated I don't think we're gonna need to bother with automatically piping materials over or anything. Like, we can do hand feeding.
Yeah, we're not trying to get too far here, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we're not coming. We don't come back here at all.
I think the very end of the game we do.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll figure that out then.
Yeah.
Let's not have to worry about that. It's a problem for future me.
Exactly. Ground platform upgrade just requires us to research automation, and then we need 25 packs after that. Not much at all. So I'll get the lab going, and I'm just gonna like start making some gears so I can just handcraft the science packs we need. We're gonna be doing a lot of deconstructing the factory, FYI.
Well, my beautiful factory.
I'm afraid so. Because we're just gonna keep, you know, going back and forth. Yeah.
I barely brought enough iron for this.
There we go. Science. All right, we got electricity. Let's learn automation. And gun turret. And military. And logistics. Maybe radar. Mining drill would be
A few
good.
things. Yeah, that could be good. Yeah, I can see how that would be good.
And then we can get the actual ground platform upgrade after that, which is what's going to kick off the warp core. What is a factory? Aren't we all, in a certain way, factories?
Oh, I never thought of it like that. But no, I would say no.
No, actually.
Yeah, if I didn't really
now that
think
I've thought
about it,
about
I would say no.
I'm pretty
think
well
so.
convinced that no.
Okay, we ran out of stuff for the lab very quickly.
Not a surprise. I'm still crafting a bunch of packs by hand here. But once we get automation... Oh man, the minimum craft achievement was probably the worst Factorio experience.
Oh, I bet. Yeah, just having to like knowing that you could just take some shortcuts, but you can't,
Mm-hmm.
and you have to like do it the long way every time.
Yeah. Oh,
Which
yeah,
is like
get some
the
copper.
you know,
It's like, okay.
it's good, I guess.
Yeah. Now, Death World, there's no achievement for that, but it was really fun. Despite the name. You're going to have to trust me on this one.
I love Death World.
Death World was fun.
What is? I don't know. I have no clue what that is.
It
actually. What is
ramps
that?
up the biters significantly.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah.
Sounds like death.
It's fun, though. It really forces you to beeline for flamethrowers.
Any bugs looking at us? No. We're good.
Yeah, those upper right ones are worrying me a bit, but we'll get turrets soon. So it's fine. Okay, automation
When do we
is
get mining
coming.
drills?
Mining drills are coming. Don't look, Covercat.
Don't look. Don't look. It's not what you think. This is research for the game.
Yeah, researching for the game. Yeah.
Researching some different game systems.
Mm-hmm.
Rock, paper, dabble. It's a similar kind of game, yeah.
Practically the same thing.
I don't even remember how to play this game. What am I doing next?
We run in
We need to
circles.
assemble some things, and we need to mine some
I've got some
things.
assemblers up by the steam engines. We're with that going, we're probably
it's
gonna be
cold.
out of here pretty soon for the first warp.
Hey, cut it out.
Hello. Oh man, now we're out of power over here on the burners.
Yeah, it's not enough coal to go around.
It's fine. It's fine. All right, we've almost got gun turrets. That's good. Got 19 science bottles in there. Military, because we're gonna need bullets, I'm sure. Oh man, more coal. What do you mean I need more coal? What do you mean I always need more coal?
Why? Why would I need that?
Oh, these are just so far apart. If only we could warp.
We get the exosuits yet? Are we on
I'm
exosuits?
sure
Can
we're.
we get the bots to
I'm
do
sure we're
it?
practically there. I am gonna make some bullets.
I'm making a few as well, actually.
Yeah.
Can we make the gun yet? No. But, and,
Gun
okay, we can make
turret is
armor.
up,
We'll make some
but
armor.
yeah. Actually, I probably will make a couple of gun turrets. Okay, 22 science bottles there. This one takes 10. This one takes 20 for logistics. Yeesh. I wonder if I should even bother with logistics. What do we need logistics for?
At some point, we need it.
Yeah, that's true. Well, then I should probably just make a second lab.
I don't know what to expect when we warp.
I can't. I don't know. I don't know.
Wait, so when we click warp,
It's gonna give a countdown, I think.
are the bugs going to start coming in 3 minutes and 2 minutes and 59 seconds? Is that what that's
I
saying?
don't think that's how it works. I would love it if they did. There we go. Double the science.
Look, it'll be 10 minutes until we actually warp, but something wave time happens in 3 minutes. I don't like the sound of that.
Yeah. Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna make more turrets. I'm gonna make more turrets. Just had this feeling that maybe that would be nice. Like maybe a little bit.
I think so.
All right. How are we looking? We got a big old pollution cloud.
Gonna come
Oh,
up with
we
that, maybe
have
get iron.
the SMG now. That said, I'm gonna just pop a few bullets in here. Well, if I remember right, I don't know if the 2.0 version includes this, but I think there was something dumb you could do with trains with the warp platform. I didn't really get into it in my playthrough in 1.1. But yeah, we're probably not going to see any trains, unfortunately. Maybe it was something like that. I don't even remember. I thought there was some specific train-related research for the warp platform. I might have completely made that up though. Man, I did see that they confirmed that IR3 is not going to be ported, which is a darn shame because I loved that mod. But I could not imagine going back to 1.1.
Totally different game now.
Basically. Industrial Revolution 3. Heavy emphasis on using steam pipes. Like inserters needed steam running through them. But all the things that used the steam were pass-throughs, so you could make these big chained steam pipe powered stuff. It was really cool. Radar. Radar is 20, mining drill is 25, and then the last one is 25.
How much are we doing here? Are we going to try to set up mining here? Or
No, we're not going to be able to do that. There's no possible way. I think we just need to get the last little bit of Timberborn. I've heard of Timberborn. Just need to get enough iron and iron gears to get us over the finish line for the research, which means I need to stop spending it all on bullets. I have heard beavers are involved, yeah. Guess I should help craft some science myself. Handcraft some science. We don't have a turret up here, huh? I'm gonna add a turret up here. Seems like the thing to do. Add a second turret up here. I'm gonna get rid of my pistol. Oh, that's fun. Gravity batteries. Oh, there you go. There's radar. Mining drill is coming. I think I'm going to start tearing down the iron setup.
Okay.
And the coal setup, for that matter. You may want to start putting some turrets on the platform, because only things that are on the platform get warped. We can probably destroy the ship as well.
We probably should.
Yeah. All right, got those.
Shoot.
How would we know? I think we can leave the pieces of the ship, but like the big one is on the platform, and that's gonna be a problem. All right, we got materials. Anything that's built even a little bit on the platform, I think, gets warped. So I'm just gonna pick this up. Bloop. And if I remember right, I'm gonna add get more turrets going.
Yeah.
If I remember right, in the later, like everything after the first one, the warp platform starts spilling out huge tons of pollution. And so you have to decide when to warp out, because you're not going to be able to just sit there and enjoy your time on one planet for long. Which is cool. You know? I like it. All right, how we doing? How we doing? Here we go. More science for you. It's gonna take 50, so this only takes 25.
Should we get wall?
Um,
Can we put walls on the space platform?
yes. That's only 10? Okay. How much do we actually have science-wise here? Oh, that's like
This'll
100
be
worth. Oh
another-
yeah, let's
yeah.
get walls first then. That's not a bad idea. but we will need
even
bricks.
just to do a little padding on the turrets.
You know what? You know what? You know what's better than a wall?
No. I don't.
Boom. Now
Kinda
that's a
like a wall.
wall. And it's much cheaper. I mean, they can
Well,
still
now
pass
attacked.
through that, but
Yeah, that's true. But they probably attack it, maybe? I don't know.
I mean, they might confuse their pathfinding a little bit. Defensive furnaces. See, and now we can actually cook some of the stone to make walls. Right from our furnaces. Alright, so this is full of gears already. So I'm just gonna pluck this one. Yeah, I think we're pretty much good to go here. Walls are up. Make some walls. So this just needs, yeah, the final. I'm gonna take this out. I'm gonna take this, our coal.
Where's the boundary of the platform?
That little bit of concrete. You have to be on the concrete.
What
Oh,
about
you mean
this
like with
wall?
the edges? We can try. How many bonus science types are there? I don't know. It's all the things that are like purple icons are.
Like this
New
this looks like
mod.
it's not on. But the one on top looks like it might.
It wouldn't be the worst if we lose a few walls.
We'll test it.
Oh, it's 60-second ones, so maybe I'll make another lab.
Walls are kind of expensive.
They are, but
Can't make that many.
helps. They'll turn the research time to 20 seconds per point. So we'll be looking at like closer to 5 more minutes. I wonder if I should grab some fish. Oh wait, no, they spoil now. Never mind.
That'd be good for a little bit though.
Yeah. A little bit worried about whatever's going on down south. Maybe we should start making some chips. Those are handy to have.
I don't have any resources,
Oh, well, never mind then.
so I'm kind of just chilling.
Well, then we're just waiting for the science, and then it warps us to a whole new world. I'm sure we're gonna be fine here. Honestly, I don't see anything to worry about. I definitely want to grab the power before we leave. Oh yeah, there you go. Okay. What's your addiction, Willow? Oh boy, 60-second research time. Wow, that good, huh? Like, was tonight your first time playing it? Let's play video games. Let's play video games. I think it's really get this really going now. Pollution is dissipating, so I think we're safe from random attacks. how fast? What's the? Oh,
Do you have an
where's the-
assembler?
There we go. I do.
Or
Boom.
an inserter.
Oh no. Wait, yes. So we're making 0.1 per second, but it's taking 60
it's not
seconds
even
to spin
the
one of these.
Science. It's just the
Yeah,
labs.
which is why I've made another one. And I'll make another assembler too for later, because we are going to need those eventually. Oh, you can go in the water. Very slowly, though.
Fish.
Do the fish spoil?
They do.
To the fishermen go the spoils. That's you.
2 hours and 5 minutes.
Well, that... I'm sure... Ooh. I'm sure we can eat by then. Make some circuits in my inventory. Okay. 70%.
Maybe we shouldn't have pulled up all the mining
Yeah, now that I'm...
so early because I haven't had any materials in forever.
The 60 second really caught me off guard. If you want to put down some burners, we've got them. We can split up. I'll tend to these. As soon as this actually hits 100%, I assume we're going to have to start packing up. For 10 minutes, maybe?
That's like a lot of work.
It does.
I gotta go to bed soon.
Wave
I
time.
don't want to set up those burners.
Wave time. It doesn't make any sense. What does wave time mean? Just so much extra UI going on here. More. More, I say. Okay. Now I need to be ready. I'm gonna grab these things. Oh yeah, it's ticking down. Okay, I think then we can just like press the button and go. That's what time to warp out
Okay.
is. I think. That's like
What happens if that timer goes off and we're not there? Do we just
I
lose
don't
the game?
know.
We just lose the whole game?
Yeah,
It's game over?
probably. Okay, I'm gonna press the button.
All right.
All right, what's
Oh,
happening?
Okay. I also have to.
Oop.
I have to also confirm it.
Oh, well, that's good.
Oh, we're here. I guess, right? Or are we? Are we here?
Is this it? This looks green.
This looks awful. I don't see anything for
Oh, dear.
miles.
Okay, so the minimum time to warp out. Okay, I think this is not a great planet. And
Okay, I literally see nothing at all.
I vote we skip it. So I think these are not uncommon. These are like planning planets. It's peaceful, but there's no resources. So you can use these as a breather to like plan things out. Like if you had a
I don't know
narrow
what
escape.
We're supposed to be doing.
Yeah, let's
Yeah, like
let's
if you needed time to like recover or rest for a second.
Yeah.
Oh, we can go now.
Yeah. Okay,
Whole
there we
planet,
go.
Nothing out of the ordinary. It says.
Normal planet.
Bottom
Good.
Left.
And there you go. That's Warptorio.
And we have to warp in 10 minutes. What happens on the wave time?
Oh yes, yeah, we do have to warp in 10 minutes. Oh geez. We have biters right there. So that's fun. That's a funny one.
I see.
Yeah, that's it. That's the idea. the research technologies are much more powerful in that one of the common things you're going to run into is, hey, I need to pare my base down faster. And one of the early ones you get is faster mining speed, which also applies to buildings, and it gets very fast.
I think we should just like get some blueprints and just leave stuff behind or something. I don't know. It seems like tearing your whole base down almost seems like too much work. I mean,
It
you need
is,
to-
it
you need
is.
to have some stuff.
Yeah.
Once you get the bots, I guess you can easily tear everything down and rebuild it.
Yeah, I imagine that's the big thing. It feels like a lot of it is like
If we could set
guerrilla
up some
mining.
miners and just like
Yeah.
copy and paste everything.
Well, so they add some very cool things. The platform, the warp platform, eventually gains an underground, like a cellar. And you can build entire factories in there that's completely untouchable. And
So we'll
eventually,
have some stuff that's like we always bring with us.
yeah, eventually
And
you
we'll kind
gain
of
some
base things around
placeable platforms. And the idea is you use those as instant drop mining platforms, and it warps the materials to your base. So it's really good once you get to that point.
Like these bugs.
Those bugs are going to chew us up.
Well,
There you go.
this
That's-
seems interesting.
That's Warptorio for you.
Yeah, this could be fun.
There you go. I don't know if we'll continue it,
And-
but there it is.
Could be some cool. I don't know. I'm assuming there's like weird planets with
Yeah, there's some silly
custom
ones.
things, and yeah, that'll throw us.
There's I
curveballs.
remember one planet where the bugs were all like the nests were all extremely low threat, but all the resource patches were extremely tiny as well.
Wait, so how does this work? Like, what happens when we research Gleba and
I have no
Vulcanus? Like,
idea.
did we go there? Are we building a
I
spaceship
I
still?
don't know. Like, I'm wondering if it just adds it to the rotation.
Yeah, like maybe those are. But I see them on the tech tree,
Mm-hmm.
planet discovery. So maybe just researching it like tosses that
Maybe.
into the warp rotation.
Yeah,
That still seems weird.
tough to tell for sure.
Well, and, I'm sure that they have tightened things up. I hope, but on some of these planets, like you have to ship things from another planet.
That's true.
You don't have the resources on that planet to do what you want to
Oh,
do. So
the
there has to
wave
be
timer. We didn't.
What?
What's that gonna do? By the way.
All right, let's find out, and then I gotta go to bed.
All right, me too. So that works out. I'm just gonna like plop down some more turrets here. 'Cause I'm a little bit worried about that.
Hide on the platform.
Where? Wait. What?
Warp amount 2, wave amount 2.
Oh. I'm thinking I might want to start picking up our items.
You
Very
see anything
quickly.
coming?
Oh yeah, oh, my coal.
Oh,
my
yeah.
coal. My coal.
There's 2 waves coming.
Oh no.
You know what? They're coming for the platform.
Oh, yeah.
They're totally ignoring your coal.
Good.
They're all coming to me. Oh god! I thought I was safe with the platform. Okay, they're dead.
Okay, good.
They
Have you looked at
beeline
the?
for the platform? So I
have you
guess
looked at the
that
pollution?
The waves. Yeah, I did. Yeah. I'm not sure if the base is gonna follow that rule, but I think it looks like the waves do rush for the platform. Maybe.
We're not gonna make it to time to warp. We're just gonna grab everything and leave.
Okay.
This is approximately what my experience was with the first time I did Warptorio, which was the first several warps. You're just grabbing as much as you can frantically before you get swamped.
We're gonna want that.
Probably.
Otherwise, we're gonna lose all this stuff that we built on our platform.
jeez. Our precious items.
All of our precious furnaces. Our valuable furnaces.
The Ferni.
Oh yeah, I forgot I have to.
Oh, well,
Confirm.
there you go. Great. Save. Warp, Torio, multi.
Oh, that's fun.
That's interesting. It's very different.
I'd try that again. I'd like to play it when we have like a full night to play.
Yeah. Maybe we can get Theron in here next time.
I already knew that I wasn't gonna be able to play for long, so I was like not able to let myself get too invested in that world.
Yeah. Well, that's perfect.
I don't want to be having Factorio dreams.
We don't get invested in any world in Warptorio.
Yeah, that's true. That's part of it.
All right. Well, Al, thank you for joining me. I'm gonna kick off a raid.
All right. Have a good night.
Bye, Al. There you go. That was a little bit of Factorio as a treat. I'm gonna do some game dev tomorrow night to patch up these last few things, but I'm probably also gonna go ahead and get a demo copy over to Hovercat. And then if that looks good, I'll send it over to the closed testing group in the Discord. And if that all looks good, we'll put it on Steam or something. Oh my gosh, really? We're gonna put it on Steam? We'll need to do some recording for the trailer, so that might be a project for next week. Is we capture some footage and redo the trailer for Paper Robot. Pretty exciting. Have a good night, everybody. I'll see you next time. Bye. Yay.